That was a triplet.
Wrong! What's up, everyone? How you doing? So some of you might be a little bit surprised that what we just watched, those were not triplets. I was under the impression that most musicians were already aware of this, but after teaching many Skype lessons over the past year, it is clear to me that many of you guys out there are still a little bit confused when it comes to understanding triplets. I've had multiple people ask me to break down the double bass triplet pattern in Bleed by Meshuggah, and those are not triplets. Those are actually called hurtas, and they look like this. And most recently, I had somebody who wanted to learn the double bass pattern to Zero Signal by Fear Factory, and they wanted to know the best technique to comfortably play those triplets on the bass drums. And the part they're talking about sounds like this. Just like what we saw in the beginning. And, those are not triplets. No, 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 no! Come on, you guys! In this case, these are just two 16th notes tied to an 8th note, and then the pattern just repeats like this. And yes, each chode sandwich is 3 notes grouped together, but that doesn't mean it's a triplet. So what a triplet does is it fits 3 notes where there's supposed to be 4, 2, or even just 1 note. For example, we have 4 regular old quarter notes in a measure, but if we use quarter note triplets instead, we will have 6 of those in a measure. The tempo is the exact same, but we're just equally fitting 2 more notes in there tripletly, if that's even a word. So moving on to 8th note triplets, we're gonna have 12 hits in a measure, or 4 groups of 3. And if we compare these to quarter notes, we get exactly 3 8th note triplets per quarter note. You guys following me so far? This is easy math, right? Going from regular 8th notes, what you're gonna do is replace each group of 2 with a group of 3. Whether you have an entire song in triplets, or just a little section of a song, or just a little fill here and there, using triplets can really change up the feel of a song. Especially when you're playing a rock beat in 4/4 timing, most people will expect to just hear fills that are in 8th notes and 16th notes. But if you sneak some tasty triplets in there, you can really send people for an interesting ride on the Cav Coaster. See the difference there? Yeah. There's also what's known as the John Bonham triplet, which is tom-tom kick or snare-tom kick. Sounds like this. Now it comes time to explain the part where triplets can get a little bit weird. If you have a whole song or a section of a song that has a triplet feel to it, some people actually prefer changing the time signature to 6/8 instead of 4/4. If the time signature is in 6/8, it'll sort of have a triplet feel to it anyways, so you can just write in 8th notes and 16th notes without actually having to write triplets. The accents on the metronome between 4/4 and 6/8, however, is very different, so if you're going to use 6/8 on a triplet feeling part, make sure it's appropriate for it. To demonstrate this, I'm going to play a triplet pattern in 4/4 and keep note of where the metronome clicks are here. Now I'm going to play that same beat, but the metronome will be in 6/8. Have a listen. As you can see, it's the exact same beat, but the metronome is giving us a different feel. So depending on the feel of your song, you can use either 4/4 or 6/8 for triplets. How about that? Another fun thing to practice in triplets are the signature Mike Portnoy fills. And last but not least, most of you probably know that we can do blast beats with the triplet feel. Well, hopefully this video will help you understand triplets a little better. And if you have a friend that needs to be shown the triplet light, show them this video. Or get them this shirt. And that's gonna do it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry this video isn't longer, but what can I say? I'm a Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you tonight on the live stream. Oh yeah! Click!